Okay guys, we are still on differentiation. This is chain rule, and welcome to maths and 4. So guys, chain rule, they call it function of a function. Function of a function. Never mind that I ran out of space. Or let me write it here. So guys, if you know your rules, this shouldn't be an issue at all. And this is very important if you're going to do N5, because your differentiation ends in N5. In N6 you have just 2 differentiation questions, but it's a different differentiation. So in N5 you have a long chain rule. It's easy. You can even after this you can even do the N5 one. So this is if you have a function inside another function. For example, let's say I have sine of x cube. Do you see x cube is inside your sine, right? So what you do first, you must identify which one comes first. Does the x cube come first or the sine come first? So since x cube is inside, then the sine comes first. So we call it the main function. So when you differentiate, you start with the main function. What is the differentiation of sine? We remember the rules from the formula sheet. The differentiation of sine is cos. You do one function at a time. If I do cos, the x cube is still there. Then multiply by the next function. The next function is what? It's 3. It's x cube. What is the differentiation of x cube? It's 3x squared. You know. If you don't know how I got to 3x squared, then before you watch this video, make sure you watch the video on introduction to differentiation and integration. Perfect. This is chain rule in N4. This is how far it gets. It doesn't get any complicated. Number 2. Let's say they say you have x plus, no, let me say 2x plus 3 exponent 11. Do you see 2x plus 3? It's inside the bracket of 11. So guys, there's no way you're going to expand 11 brackets. No, because 11 means there's 11 of them, right? So you use chain rule. And another thing, what I like about N4, they tell you that solve or differentiate this by using function of a function or using chain rule. So now 2x plus 3, it's not the main function. The main function is the bracket of 11. Bracket of 11 is the same as saying x exponent 11. How do we differentiate this? It's 11x exponent 10, right? So that's what we are going to do. We start with 11. Remember from previous question, I said nothing else changes. You do one thing at a time. Then after that, we go inside the bracket. What is the differentiation of 2x plus 3? Differentiation of 2x is 2. Of 3, it's 0 because it's a constant. You see? Then maybe you can simplify and say 11 times 2 is 22. But you leave it there, there's no problem. So that's how it works, guys. Let's do 2 questions or 3 from question papers. I want this video not to be more than 10 minutes. But, unfortunately, I can't pause and continue with this screen record screen thing. Oh goodness. Mathematics and 4. I'll do the latest paper on the app, so in a few years to come, if you're watching this, it might not be the latest, but now it's 2025, so it's the latest. Let me go to November 2024. We go to differentiation. Yeah, and for they don't have questions in order. They just put chapters everywhere. When you get to N5, N6, everything is in chapter. Chapter 1 is always this chapter, chapter 2, that one. Okay, so I passed differentiations because I don't see it here. 4.3. Lean kx using function of a function. 5 marks. This is ridiculous. This is like 5 marks. Lean kx. No, they are playing with us. But who doesn't like 3 marks? So they say lean kx. So now if you don't want to get confused, say this is lean and inside your lean you have kx. The main function is lean. The second function is kx. So kx is like saying 2x. What is the differentiation of 2x? It's 2. What is the differentiation of kx? It's k. So let's do it. And guys, make sure you answer the questions properly. You see now I'm answering. I'm writing dy dx. The differentiation of lean from the formula sheet, we know it should be 1 over everything inside your bracket. Then times the differentiation of kx, which is k. Now you can solve, you can cancel k and k. Now I'm left with 1 over x. Guys, there's one thing I've noticed. Every time you differentiate lean and it has a number, if it's only x, like if it's lean 100x, lean 20x, the answer will always be 1 over x. Every time. If it's only like something x, not x squared, just x, the answer will always be 1 over x. But you have to do it step by step. This was 5 marks. Step by step. Okay, yeah, that's the only question we had. Let's go to another question. Let's see how they grade that quick. Because 5 marks. What's the marking guideline? 4.3. Let's check how they mark it quick. Because that doesn't make sense. 5 marks, it's a lot. Okay, there. I honestly don't know why they do that step before the line. It's unnecessary because we know how to do chain rule. I don't know why they do it like that, but I'm sure we'll see when we do other questions they do it like us. But otherwise, to be safe, practice how they do it. But we saw the answer is the same, right? Okay, let's go to next exam. This is what? March 2024. I should not move fast because there's no order in this exam. Even this is integration, this is differentiation. Okay, we have for 4 marks, 4.3. Differentiate y equals to square root of cosec x. Y equals to square root of cosec x. Guys, what is the main function? The main function is the square root, because square root is the same as exponent. You see, now what is the differentiation of exponent? We multiply, we subtract. We subtract 1, right? Then one thing at a time. The cosec is still cosec. What is the differentiation of cosec? Check your table. You'll notice it's negative cosec cot. And we are done. 4 marks. Okay, I think they like saying leave your answer in positive exponent. So which means the 1 over 2 will be there. The negative, if we take it to the bottom, it becomes positive. So positive half is the same as square root. The negative cosec and cot. Yeah, maybe if you do cosec, divide by that square root, they will cancel again, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll check the name because cosec, that one cosec will cancel the square root at the bottom. You'll be left with 1 square root at the top, because it's like saying x over square root of x. X have 2 square roots. so they will cancel, but I don't think it's necessary. I think what's necessary is to leave it as positive exponent. Okay, let's check that one quick. I want to see if they're not going to do that step again. Marking right line, match. Question 4.3. I don't know why they do this method. Who came with this method? That method is fine, but it's no. It's really not nice. Okay, the answer here, you see the cosec cancelling the square root I was telling you about there. It cancelled, you're left with one square root. Yeah. Because remember, this is like saying this is like saying x exponent over square root of x, and we know when you divide same things you subtract the exponent. So this is 1 minus half, you get half. So that's why they're left with square root of course. So yeah, simplify as much as possible. Let's do last one. I don't know why they do methods, and you see that method have 2 marks. We never used to do this. I used to lecture like since like until 2021 something, from 2018 to 2022 somewhere. We never did this. Let's see another one. Let me go to 2023. Just one more. 2023. Anyone? Let's go to August. I want to see if they're gonna do this one. Otherwise, guys, you must practice that method. I was just showing you chain rule. Okay, we have it. Square root of chord. Y equals to square root of chord. 4.2, 5 marks. If it's 5 marks, they're definitely gonna do it like that. Let me not waste time. Let's get to the memorandum. They're going to do the U, the V. That method in N5 we call it is it it's not parametric, is it? I think we call it not parametric something, not chain rule, but I mean you can't find. Yeah, they did the same thing. Why do they do this method? Cause now who's calling me now? Okay, yeah guys, we can do this method. So you can see I first identify the first function as y, the one inside the square root, it's u. Then after that they go and differentiate u alone, you see. Then after that they go substitute u. Let's say dy, let's see, du dx, then dy dx is like saying you divide that, you multiply the 2. Okay, I saw it, but let's just do it. Let's just do it with an easy question. Let's say I have sine ex again. So they are going to say this is sine of u. That second function, they call it u, right? So now I'm differentiating sine respect to u. It becomes cos u, right? Then now my u, it's ex. That's what we said here, right? Now if I differentiate u, it's respect to what? To x. Then the differentiation of ex is just ex times 1, right? Now how do I make this to be like this? Because if I multiply the 2 of them, check something. Do you see the du and du cancel? I'm left with dy dx. That's what they did. Then my dy du is cos. My du dx is ex. And that's exactly how your answer is. That's what they do. Try it. Let's do it with the square root first, because I don't want this video with the question they gave us. See, so the second function, because remember the main function is the exponent half. So if I write it well, it's the exponent half, like this, right? So you're going to change the second function, and which is cot, it's u. So I'm going to write it here. Cot is my second function, right? Now if I derive y to u, I'm getting half u exponent minus half, which is, if I take it to the bottom, it's 1 over 2. 2 is the one from half, u exponent half. Half is now positive. Then here, if I differentiate respect to x, cot, what is the differentiation of cot? Is it cos x squared or something? Let me check. Yeah, cos x squared. That's just so it's negative cos x squared. X, I derived u respect to x, I derived y respect to u, right? So now we get to the final answer. Dy dx, it's dy du times dx, du dx. You take these two formulas exactly as they are. Du dx, you take this exactly as they are. Now this is 1 over 2. Okay, so you notice the mistake I made here. This was not, the dy dx is not cos x, it's cos u. It's cos u. But we know our u is ex, so this will be cos ex times this ex. So the same thing here, this is u exponent half times negative cos x squared x. So this is, we substitute u now because we don't need u. What is our u? It's cot x. Because it's exponent half, it's square root times negative cos x squared x. You see, which is exactly what they got. Yeah, that method is long, but you can see because of marks. You see, negative cos x squared over 2 square root of cos. Yeah, that method is not bad. I didn't know it, but try doing that method. It's not bad at all. You see, my video now went to 17 minutes. Okay guys, see you when we do product rule. Bye bye.